Hello, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. This is your host, Peter. Yeah, it would be nice to see what the market has given us and how to proceed, with trading in the coming week. The market has presented us with possibilities, and we are going to engage that possibility and see how to navigate to trade. Now, the first and foremost, we are of the opinion that this has done an A leg to the downside, and we thought the extended flat in the middle to this point may have been completed, and that we need to come to the downside and for the dollar to grow weak. Now, based on the reactions that we've gotten in the past few weeks, we need to discuss this particular structure and to see what the structure has given us and how to interpret. So I'm going to zoom so that we look at that structure. This structure, to me, is not yet convincing that we are coming to the downside. We had thought that this is a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. That is what we had thought. But this could easily be a wave 4 major. And where this one turns out to be a wave 4 of wave 3. So if I zoom out the more, or zoom in the more, what we witnessed in here as an ending structure could rightfully become the ending structure of a wave 3. In this case, it could rightfully become an ending structure of wave 3, where this one becomes a 1 and a 2 and a 3, a 4, and wave 3. And so what we are seeing here will now be a wave 4, which completely falls out of the trend line of this wave. And if indeed this is wave 4, we will see this going up sharp to break the top one more time to give us another ending structure of a 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before we turn to the downside. So if that happens, we may be breaking up to, come to the vicinity of 111, 200 or thereabout in the DXY. But having said that, that's a long thing. I'm not saying that that is what is going to play out, but we have to begin to entertain that possibility based on what we are seeing. Again, we know wave 1 usually starts like a corrective format before it gains momentum. So for now, we will see this. This is not a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. That is not what it is, because these didn't even touch 1, 2, 3 extension. So, and clearly, what this one had given, it had given something like a wave a B, and a C. And in the C, we can see an ending structure in this case. That is what I can see. It looks like an ending structure, and the ending structure here, it looks like for this wave in itself, which falls bottom here, this is how this ending structure looks like here. We can even take it from the bottom of this. No, it's from here. Yeah, from here. In this wave itself, that's what it looks like. So within that wave C, that is what it looks like, and we broke out. So for me, it's an ending structure of A, B, C, D, E, and after E, it turns to the upside. That is what I can see here. So this giving a clearly ending structure, it's an indication that this may be going up to break the top. But having said that, we need some levels taken out before we decide that. So otherwise, this may react and turn towards the downside. We need to see this wave. This is the first impulse of this wave to the upside. And because it is impulsive, we need it to correct for one more leg. So the third leg will decide if we are going to break the top. That is what I can see here. So if you're already selling DXY for dollar to drop, this is a strong indication that the dollar is going to gain some momentum to the upside. And so at the correction, you are going to exit your sell of the DXY to pick a buy. And that buy you're going to follow and see what is going to happen to the third leg to the upside. Now, what would I expect here? What I think is going to happen, because we're still going to look at this on the 4-hour time frame, because the same thing you're going to see on the euro dollar. So this may be going up as a 5-way structure, and price may go up a bit on Sunday, Monday, then correct deep, and at that correction, probably at about 50% retracement or fib retracement, you can look for your buy again to the upside. But ultimately, let's look at the monthly. Let's look at the weekly candle. So the way the weekly candle is going up, but after this ending structure, and if it closes like this, it means that we are still going to be bullish for a while. That is what I can say. So this is like an extended flat here. A, B, C on the weekly looks more like an extended flat for one more break to the upside without breaking this primary 4. If you had broken this, then it will confirm that we are coming to the downside. So the momentum was lost by the seller, and we are seeing this reaction. So we need to determine what to do next. So let's look at the monthly time frame here. What will inform us that we are going to break to the upside, it's once we can see this close here, once we have a daily candle close above this level of 109, if it crossed it to the upside and closes, then that now signifies that price is going to break up. Otherwise, we may be reacting around this area. So we need to see how price is going to engage this monthly close and close daily across it. So having said that, we are seeing the reaction, initial reaction. For the past 2 months, it has been like selling, but selling has been like a corrective wave, nothing impulsive. So if we go to the daily time frame now, how to proceed, like I said, this to me looks like an ABC, not a 1, 2, 3. And with this impulsive wave, that is what it is to me. So we're going to look for a reaction, a correction to the downside towards this level. We're going to look at this area of a major support. And of course, we're going to follow the correction because it might not reach there. A 50 retracement might be enough for you to join the trade to the upside. So on the 4-hour time frame, what can we see on the 4-hour time frame? On the 4-hour time frame here, I could see something like a 1, 2 around this area, probably a 3, a 4, and the 5th wave. This might just be the 5th wave. And inside of the 5th wave, we need to see a 1, 2, probably a 3, a 4, one more break to the upside, and a deeper correction around this area of support 106 or 106 400 area, we might see a reaction for the second leg to the upside. So if you are selling, this correction is where you exit your sell on DXY and look for buy. Now, looking at, let's go to the euro dollar. That is what we are seeing right now. And if you're going to break the top, we will know. But let's engage it one after the other. So if we see reaction, then we'll follow. Now, on the DX, or on the euro dollar, it's pretty much the same. Let's look at the monthly candle. The monthly candle, once we go, a daily candle close below here, 102, 400 might be where to confirm that we are breaking down again. Otherwise, it might just be a correction. If you go on the daily time frame, so this might just be a correction for us to break down the more. We're not seeing momentum. So this also looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So we'll be looking for a correction towards this area of 104,500 area. This will be the area to look for your sell again. If price is going to break, of course, price may go up to break the top before it falls again. Otherwise, if it goes up correctively and not impulsively, we may just look for sell around this area. But for now, what do we see on the 4-hour time frame? If you have been buying this, it will be an opportunity for you to relinquish your buy position to look for sell. So again, this looked like a 1, 2, and 5 impulse scenario. 5 impulsive way to the scenario: 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this 5 may not have finished itself. You may be seeing a 1, 2, probably a 3. But we may just go down a bit to the downside before we correct deep towards this area here. Between here and here, we should see, look for another sell. Price may not get here, but 50 will be an ideal. If you see any reaction between 50 retracement to the upside, that might be an area you want to exit your buy and to look for sell. For now, what I can see, it's a correction and a buy. If it goes up impulsively, then you might want to trade your stop loss because it might just break the top again. But for now, what we see is a correction to the upside before we see another fall. And if we are falling, if we fall and we don't break this low, price may give reaction to the upside, because this is where you will expect the daily close around this area. I said the monthly close around this, between here and here. So once we see a close, we said 400 area, maybe around this area. 400 is around this area. Yeah, around this area. This is around this area. So if we see a close, daily close below this area, then we're going to break down again. So this might just be the fourth wave, and A, B, C of the fourth wave, then we come to the downside. But for now, let's look for correction to exit our buy, possibly, and look for sell to the downside, which might just be an A, B, C, or a continuation of the 1, 2, 3. The magnitude of the third wave will tell if we are going to break the bottom again. Now, if you look at pound USD, is the same across board. It's the same across board. Pound USD, what we can expect here for now is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might fall a bit more, but we want to correct deep to around this area or a 50% retracement to look for our sell again. So if we have been buying, you will do well to look for an exit at the correction of this wave. It might just go, it might correct up from here, it might just go down a bit more. I see it going down a bit more before going up to correct. Then you look for your sell. And that sell might just be the last sell to give us an ABC. And if we're going to go down all the way to break the top, we'll see. But this is the first wave of the next correction or the next structure. On NZD USD, this is pretty sharp to the downside. This may have finished its move to the downside for now. The impulsive nature is such that it's kind of confusing. It doesn't look like an ABC. If it's going to turn like an ABC, we'll see that this is an ABC. If that happens, we're going to follow. If it's going to go up collectively, if it goes in a three-wave corrective format, then we're going to fall again. But if it goes up and turns to be an impulsive wave, then we might just be going up. But for now, what we see is now this one is ready to push up. This might just be the last low here. This is ready to push up, either collectively or impulsively. But we look at the format of the correction all the way to the upside before we know if we're going to come down again. USD JPY, yen dollar, the way these are formed, for now, I need this to correct more to the upside before we fall. I'm not on this trade for now. It's a whole lot that it's doing. It has broken slightly, or this is like an equal low for here. For now, I will need this to push up, give me an ABC correction, and at the turn of the C correction, I might want to sell low. That is what I can wait. Let me just wait on this. You can wait on this, let it go up, do an A leg, a B leg, and a C leg, then we can follow it down. On gold, which is the last one I'm talking about here. On gold, what do we see here? On gold, this is a wave 1, ABC of 2, and this may be enough for a wave 4. This may be enough for a wave 4. So what I can see here, because we are actually in the vicinity of that wave 4, this may be pushing up right from here. Otherwise, once we can see these as an A and a B in the middle and a C structure, C wave. Of course, C wave didn't get to the limit, but it could turn from here. It has already touched the limit of wave 4 here, so it could actually turn up from here and begin to go. So I think if we break this to the upside and we have 4-hour candle body close above this area of 2867, then we can look for a small retest and begin to go up from there. Otherwise, this may turn to be like, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. So it could turn to be an A wave, then the B wave here, ABC, which is a running flat here. And within this wave, we can see this one as a 1, 2, and a 3. If this one is going to be a 4, then we look at the 4th wave, looking at this as the upper limit of 2, lower limit of 3, and at this, a break of here. If it does not break here, if it begins to correct to the downside, we may push one more time to the downside to finish this structure as a 5-wave structure properly. If that happens, probably will be coming around this area of 30.19. Between this area, between 28.30, 28.19 area, we may be turning up. Otherwise, if we break here and we sit above it, then price is going to push up, so you can look for your. So what we're looking for is a buy either from this level, across this level, or below this area, we're looking for a buy to do a fifth wave to the upside. And with that, I have come to the end of today's weekly update. Please do like, share this, and comment. Bye.